Thank you for tuning in with Said God's Wisdom. Take in the card realization and the activation and frequencies that's emitting from this card. This is a Scorpio full moon. The ruler of Scorpio is Mars. Co-ruler Pluto, Hades, Lord of the Underworld. So this full moon comes in with a lot of dark energy, negative energy, a fear-based energy, a power-based energy, a transformation-based energy. Look deep into the card and have a full realization of who you are in your personal power. Thank you for tuning in with me for this Scorpio full moon on May 7th. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our greatest expression in the world. Beautiful, right? The question is, what does realization mean to you? Who are you when it boils down to the extremes of being put out there in the world? Do you really know yourself? And that with this energy of Scorpio we're going to be channeling throughout this whole video. The energy is knowing yourself and knowing the other. Scorpio deals with other people, 8th house, rule of the 8th house in astrology. We all have Scorpio somewhere in our chart. Okay, like I said before, if you don't know your natal chart, book a reading with me. The link will be in the description box below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. What you put in the universe always come back to you. So spread love, abundance, happiness, joy. And we're going to be talking about those themes also in this video. This video is going to be deep. We're going to go very, very deep. Just like the energy of Scorpio, beneath the surface, beneath the earth, opposite sign of Taurus, earth, beneath the earth. What are you hiding? 8th house, what is the other person hiding? Let's get to the truth. And the name of this video is Secrets Revealed. We're going to get to the truth. Let's go in with our homework. Get your pen and paper out. And let's have some subconscious homework. I'm going to start naming this segment of the video Subconscious Homework. I want people come and enjoy my videos. I want you to have a full experience just from the energy from my voice, from the energy of the ambiance, from the energy of my words. A full experience. Okay? So get your pen ready and let's get down to our subconscious homework. Let's go deep, like the energy of Scorpio. First question to write down for the Scorpio full moon. What fears or cycles keep repeating? What fears or cycles keep repeating? What hidden treasures is my higher self holding from me? What hidden treasures is my higher self holding from me? 3. Do I have any blocks with intimacy? Do I have any blocks with intimacy? 4. Who and what am I absorbing from the people and environment I'm around? Who and what am I absorbing from the people and environment I'm around? And last question for the subconscious homework. How can I help others without being drained? How can I help others without being drained? Now this is your subconscious homework. Make sure you think long and hard and answer these questions to help reprogram yourself and become more aware. My goal is helping everybody to become the master of the reality. fully and utterly connecting to your higher self, and also mastering your lower self, the lower mind. You don't want to forget about no aspect part of yourself, the good, the bad, the dark, the light, the angels and the demons. They exist for a reason. Don't run from it. And that's what Scorpio energy is. It sits. It's a fixed sign. It waits. It boils. It purifies. It deals with the darker themes and energy of life. And we shouldn't fear it. We shall walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I shall fear no evil. Okay? Now again, don't drop that pen that fast. Pick your pen back up. And I want you to write in quotation marks. If I'm afraid of being vulnerable, am I afraid of experiencing joy? If I'm afraid of being vulnerable, I am afraid of experiencing joy. I'm going to say it one more time for the ones that ain't registered yet. Because the vulnerability is big with Scorpio energy. If I'm afraid of being vulnerable, I am afraid of experiencing joy. Take that in and really think about that. Let this mantra be your reminder for the next 2 weeks, or for the next 6 months, because this full moon will activate or complete itself with the new moon in Scorpio in November. Really think, y'all. Go deep. Purge. Don't hide. Don't run. Because in the time we in with this coronavirus pandemic, it's like God is saying you cannot run or hide from me or from death, transformation. We all have to experience death, either personal or someone around us dying away. You can't be afraid. You just have to surrender, Pisces. You have to surrender to it. Okay? Remember, there is life after death. I am a witness of it. I know. I wouldn't be in this position if I didn't know. Because people that know me, my clients and personal friends and things like that, they know I'm a person that before I start anything or before I go into any business endeavor, I do my research. And not only have I did my research, I had to walk it. Spirit pushed me. It was like an initiation. Spirit pushed me into some tough experiences for the past 4 years. In the past 4 or 5 years, really felt like a lifetime each year. Deep, right? Scorpio energy. Like I said, we're going to be talking about Scorpio energy for this whole video. I really wanted to embody that dark, deep energy, that transformational energy, that Phoenix rising again energy. Scorpio energy is going so low and rising back up anew. Can you really feel it? Are you ready to be born again? The Christians take it light. A lot of the churches, the religion, make light of it, being born anew, being born again. Do people really understand what that means, being born again? You have to go to the depths, the lowest part of your soul, the darkest part of your soul. Face those demons, face those monsters, face that shit, and rise again. They make light of it, the churches and stuff, but I'm not here to bash them. I'm just here to point things out, to make you aware. Awareness is key. And I'm happy that God shut all this down to make people really feel and see that you can't find me in no church. You have to find me in your soul, in your heart. You have to know me, Scorpio energy. You have to know me. Okay? Scorpio energy is intense. And I love it. And this full moon is allowing us, is a good aspect in trine with the planet Neptune, the high dimensional planet Neptune. So it's going to help us get divine support. So pay attention to your dreams. Neptune deals with the dream world, different dimensions. So pay attention to your dreams. You're going to get some answers and some things that's going to keep being repeated from spirit for you to pay attention to. So pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, the time clocks, the license plates, the dreams, music. Because spirit always is talking. You just have to quiet down, Scorpio energy. Quiet down and listen. The question is, are you ready to listen? Okay? With this full moon's with a completion, a combination, a rising up. The moon is opposite of the sun, so it's filled up with the sunlight. It can see in the dark. Okay? So this theme right now is releasing old traumas and fears. No more carrying other people's shit. Scorpio 8th house energy deal with the other people's stuff. Time to detox and purge that closet. No more, being drained and bogged down with other people's things, other people's stuff. Okay, y'all? Really feel me. Let me know if you feel me. Comment below. Let me know you felt me. This Scorpio new full moon. Let me know you felt me through this video, y'all. I love talking to my people. I love it. I love your feedback. I really do. I'm a busy person, but by y'all commenting and reaching out, it helps me. It humbles me. It makes me pause, and I love it. We're going to move into the tarot quicker than usual. I want you to feel this energy. We're not going to talk too much about the astrology because some people just don't get it. It's Spanish. Astrology is a language. And if you don't understand the language, you're not going to get it when people speak about it. Because you're more than your sun sign. Please believe you're more than your sun sign, okay? But we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot aspect of this video, which a lot of people seem to love. And I love you for being here with me right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. Oh yeah. Thank you, Arisha. Thank you, Goddess Athena. Thank you, Lord Ganesha. Thank you, Bassett. Thank you, Isis. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Y'all gotta have y'all team together, baby. If you don't have any archangels or Orishas or goddesses or any of the lords on y'all team, all the fairies, baby, y'all missing out. Anybody know the show Magician on Netflix? Let me reach out. Let me know if y'all know about it, because baby, if you know the magicians, you know about fairies. I ain't gonna spoil it, but watch the show on Netflix, Magician. Spirit, angels, archangels, give me. Oh, I love spirit, y'all. I love it. I love it. Before I can even finish, get my words out what I want to ask for. They already knew what I need. Oh, look at Lord Jesus. I just talked about Archangel Raphael, the divine physician. Take him in. So remember things in this video, write it down. When I pull cards, you can write it down because you're here for a reason. They might be speaking to you too in some way, form, or fashion. Like he's around green. You might be seeing the color green a lot. Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So this is when you see the Amalam symbol he has in his hand, the caduceus. That's on all the Amalams. He ruled that energy of healing. So he also is Mercury Hermes. So make sure, Tahuti Toph, make sure you tap into his healing energy during this coronavirus. Praying to Archangel Raphael for guidance, protection, and healing and support during this coronavirus pandemic. Okay? Also, the first card that came out really shocked me. We have study and learning. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Beautiful, right? So do your homework, y'all. Do your subconscious homework. Master yourself. Know thyself. Don't just it's all good and dandy to get a psychic reading and talk to other spiritual people, but know yourself. Know yourself. Because by you knowing yourself, when they read you, you could tell if they're real or not, by knowing yourself. So we're going to keep this one out. Study and learning. Study and learning what, Spirit? What more do you want the people to know? Spirit, ancestors, guides, my spiritual team, give us insight for the Scorpio. Oop. Scorpio. There's a whole lot going on. Okay, I gotta put them out. Divine masculine coming out again. Judgment. Okay, so a whole lot of people. Thank you, Spirit. Give me clear messages, clear insight. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. More healing. See how he playing this? He planting. He's sowing. He's reaping. Like a full moon energy. He's reaping what he has sowed. He's waiting to pull it out. So the question is, what are you waiting on? What are you planting? What seeds, what knowledge you put in your cup? Have you put in yourself? Are you giving yourself self-care, self-love, mental health energy? I'm hearing them say mental health. Have you given yourself any mental health balance? Have you been meditating? Have you been getting your vision boards? Even though the world may have stopped with this coronavirus, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep doing your work on yourself. That's why God made everything stand still. I think they got a movie called it When Time Stands Still or something. But baby, I'm channeling. There's a lot of energy flowing through me right now. Thank you, Spirit. It's time to stand still. It's time to pause. Even though some places are opening up, it's like it's not going to be the same. It's like I'm hearing new territory, a new paradigm. Do you feel me out there, y'all? Do y'all feel me? This is a new paradigm, a rebirth for this Scorpio full moon. Intense, right? Let me know. Remember, comment below. Let me know your experiences for the next 2 days, because it's a 4-day portal. 2 days before, 2 days after, Spirit. Give me a card for the world. One more card to go with the world, Spirit. Give me one more clarity for the world. Thank you, Spirit, guys. Angels, sisters, and masters, goddesses, archangels. Thank you. One more card for the world. And let's dive into this read. Oh, this one flying out. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Well, he was reversed, but I put him upright. Temptation, the devil. We got the devil card. Who manipulating who? Oh, okay. I see it now. Thank you, Spirit. The wheel. Deal with completion. The wheel is number 10. Completion with being manipulated. See how you pulling the strings at the bottom? A completion of being manipulated. A completion being fucked with, messed over, pushed around, drained. Scorpio energies deal with draining or merging with somebody or being in a relationship, sexual energy. Scorpio energy is deep down below energy you can't see. That's why I rule the 8th house and the sexual organs. So I'm seeing a lot of karmic completions, because next we got the Emperor, the Divine Masculine card, and this is the second time it came out. It first came out in my other deck, but I put it back because I was like, he came out last month. But I'm hearing a lot of the men are healing. A lot of the men are stepping up. A lot of the men are going through intense transformations. A lot of the men are facing their feminine side. They can't run from it no more. This is a very intense energy, very powerful energy. No more temptation, no more shrinks, no more being manipulated. It's a completion. Thank you, Spirit. Complete. A lot of karmic completions, a lot of wrapping up, a lot of, again, death. Like how they say, till death do us part. And this is a portal right now for a completion around death and being tied to people and places and things that you don't need to be tied to anymore. Beautiful energy. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Next we got the Emperor, also the Divine Masculine card, the King of the Tarot. And we got 3 of Pentacles with that. So what I'm feeling, Scorpio energy, what I'm feeling from this 4 cards, the Emperor, Foundations, 4, and this 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. Again, divine number. 7 deals with enlightenment, collective consciousness, psychic abilities, inner strength, secrets, completion. So again, a completion, revealing of secrets. So it's like, now you know who's been manipulating you. Now you know you unfaced it. Because again, we had to sit with our family, sit and learn and really see our friends, who our true friends are, who our true support system or who our true environment, our true tribe is. Now you know who for you. Now you know who's not for you. Especially with those astrology points that happen in with Saturn and Pluto and them and Jupiter, the conjunctions that been happening. It started in January. They're still happening right now. A lot of it's like a panini press that's been happening. Like a timeline's all been crushed into one. The spirit realm having a full purge and detox. Because again, whatever happens in the physical, it happens in the spirit realm first. Always remember that, okay? Whatever you see in the physical world always happen in the spirit realm first. But with the divine masculine, I'm seeing that because the Three of Pentacles, three deal with mind, body, spirit, Holy Trinity, the whole, being whole. I'm hearing being whole, being creative. Because again, see, I love the patterns. When you're reading tarot, you always want to look for patterns. What's being repeated? You see the strings right here, and you see the strings right here in these cards. In this card. So again, strings up and then strings, the roots at the bottom here. So a lot of things being, I'm hearing, because I'm seeing a lot of completions, a lot of mastering. Because in order to manipulate somebody, you have to be a master of energy. You have to be a master of either positive or negative energy to be able to manipulate. Because even though you're positive, you can manipulate people. Like all these people, positive people, like, oh, yeah, you know, I don't want negativity around me. Or you can be like, come on, girl, let's go do this fun thing, this. That's still a form of manipulation. Fun, joy, being joyful all the time is a form of manipulation too. So, because I learned with astrology, the light, the air, fire signs, the light, all the dark, the earth and water. Too much of something is still negative. Either it's too much light in a person's chart or it's too much dark in a person's chart. Like I was just reading for a client, they had 9 planets in feminine energy and 1 planet in masculine energy. That's the complete imbalance of that feminine and masculine energy. They've too far on the negative, because feminine energy is negative in the charts. Negative energy, dark energy. So I told her, I was like, hey, don't fear that. That's just what your soul wants to experience. But when it's too much of something, it's the opposite. So too much dark, there's light. Because too much, and also the opposite, if it's too much light, something ain't right. That's how I tell my clients, like I always wanted people to be aware of their shadow. And this right here, this things like the divine masculine or the divine masculine within you, because we all have male and female energies within us. Yeah, if you're not aware of that by now, something wrong. You should have been aware of your feelings, your heart, also your go-getter energy, your hustler energy, your active energy, that boss energy, that masculine energy. It's all in us. But I'm seeing a person or people that are, this devil card is so intense, Jesus. That I'm seeing people that's done pulling strings with people, because the energy right now we're in, you can't take being fucked with. Excuse my language, but you just can't. The energy is so intense right now. You could easily see when somebody trying to manipulate you. So I'm seeing a lot of the masculine energy is done trying to pull the wool over, because the wool over people's eyes. I'm seeing them being done. It's like a lot of the men or masculine energy is being surrendered, going through a surrender process, and just want to go with the flow. Because Scorpio energy is water, fixed water, intense water, but it still flows. Water still flows. So it's like they just want to flow with everything now. It's like they done fighting and resisting, because after that we got the Judgment card 20, and we got again the 7 of Pentacles. So again, the soul. So you look at the story, boom, boom, boom. A completion, a surrender, the emergence of the soul. Beautiful card, right? I love these cards. This is the Light Seer Tarot. I have the review on my YouTube channel. Scroll down below. In the 7 of Pentacles. So it's like the waiting is over, what you've been trying to grow, your soul. So I'm seeing like a lot of people been spiritual for, because spiritual energy has been intense for the last 3 to 4 years. And it's been pushing a lot of people to purge and heal and deal with their trauma, their 12th house energy, their closet. And now it's like what's been hiding on the inside, hiding on the inside, hiding on the inside is coming out, coming out. So and both their eyes closed. So it's like, again, surrender, let it flow. Like, look, the energy in his hands. You see how it's coming to his hands, the energy? Her hands again. So again, the energy of people creating, the people holding a book, studying. So anything you've been doing with your hands, because these creative cards too, everything you've been doing with your hands, it's like I'm hearing a reward of people being rewarded. I'm hearing recognition. I'm hearing your soul, your higher self, your spirit team, your ancestors are very proud of you, of the soul work you've been transmuting. I'm hearing a lot of, again, karmic cycles, bloodline cycles, generational curses are being broken right now with the Scorpio soul purge portal that's open right now. That's why the Risha Oya, I guess, want to come through and shine in this video, because it's like, and she's, the Risha of change, of death, rebirth, the funerals, of guiding. I'm hearing that it's like a graduation. You've been guided to this point in time where your soul has no choice but to completely take over the higher self. The higher self is coming through the body, your heart, the heart chakras. Like I've been telling people for the past 2 years now, we've been ascending with our body to the higher dimensions, and a lot of people don't know that, but it's coming to the forefront. The soul is taking over. Everybody has to wake up. It's either let your soul shine through or die off. As simple as that. It's not harsh. Y'all need to. Another thing, a lot of people need to get comfortable with death. It's not nothing to fear. It's just a process. It's just a process. Yeah, cry, feel. I'm not gonna knock that, but you gotta just walk through it. You gotta walk your path. You gotta get through it. Death is not a bad thing. Death exists for a reason. God, source, have that experience for a reason. And you just gotta keep walking it, because I'm seeing this is very positive reading. I'm seeing a lot of people are just thriving. I'm seeing a lot of people. It's like that resting period that the world has stopped from this with this pandemic. It's like people had to sit, and it's like a rejuvenation period for the past 2 months. It's like a lot of healing, a lot of soul reflection, a lot of growing in the past 2 months. Because the dimension that we in right now, time is different. So those 2 months really have felt like literally like a year in past. If you really sit down and think about the time and how everything has been moving, it really is important to pay attention to the time, what's going on, the energy around you, your environment. But overall, I'm getting is like a wrap up. I'm hearing a done, like the card is done. That's why I channeled earlier with the homework and the questions and things. It's like facing fears, purging trauma, and releasing dharma, karma, all that good stuff. And it's like a revamp, a re-up, like a new level. But remember, with new levels, it's new devils. And I'm going to leave it right there. On that note, see y'all next time. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I appreciate y'all for being here. I love you. Do you love yourself? Because you can't love no one else if you don't love yourself. Quoted from RuPaul. Y'all be blessed.